君、キーパー？俺、今日キーパー初めて。あ？
In 22nd place, with a rating of 6.8, we have Fukaku, the goalkeeper of the U20 Japan team. I think everyone can agree on this low rating for him, because he only had one save during the whole game, and he allowed 4 goals in, which is honestly a pretty bad ratio, especially when you consider the amount of blocks the U20 Japan defenders had. I mean, even if half of those shots weren't blocked, who knows how many more goals Blue Lock would have scored on this man. And now we move on to 20th place, where from here on out, we have players who at least played decently and did not have a complete stinker during this game. And in 20th place, we have another tie with 2 center backs, which is Ryu and Neo with a rating of 7.1. This rating is quite fair in my opinion, as these two didn't do too much during the game, and they didn't really have that much of an impact, but they were not liabilities for their respective teams. Moving on to 19th place, we have Chigiri with a rating of 7.3. Chigiri receives this rating as he did have a good sprint into the attacking third, even dribbling past Aiku, which the Blue Lock players were having trouble with. But his rating couldn't be set any higher because he did have an early exit during the game after being subbed off for Hiyori. Next, in 18th place, we have Cho with a rating of 7.4. Cho, to be honest, didn't really do much in the game, except he had some good build-up play with Teru during one of the U20 team's counterattacks, which is why he has a rating higher than people like Neo. Next, we have a 3-way tie for 15th place, as all of these players had a rating of 7.5. These 3 players are Oteya, Teru, and Nico. Personally, I think Nico deserves a higher rating, and he should not be tied with people like Oteya and Teru, but because he ended up fouling Shido just outside the box, which ended up giving U20 a dangerous free kick that they did end up scoring off of, Nico's rating took quite the drop. And as for Oteya and Teru, they did not have too much of an impact on the game, besides doing a few passes during build-up play, which is why their rating is at 7.5.